Oh, look at this, man. Look at this. We actually have Counter-Strike on our screens. Oh, it makes me happy. And, well, it makes Forest happy as well. Forest going to beat JKS in the opener. And Dignitas, this is a good little start for them. Halzerg waiting back inside of this A site, and he's got teammates all around him. Yugi trying to get stylish with it, giving us little 180s and whatnot, isn't he? Look at him go. Hey, you got to land the shot. If you're going to go for the 180, there you go. He gets it.
Nice.
Gets it locked in. Good boy, Yugi. Oh.
Nice little fake though. Baited. It's Forest in a clutch. 1-on-3. Has the kit and has 2 players on his plate. Still another in spawn to not be known. Nice shot from Forest. He gets default though. He crossed through the open. No. Blame takes him out. No loitering, Freiburg says, as he sits in wait. The shadow is good and the shot is better, but only one. JKS trades with the jumping Mac 10 and Yugi has the cover as well. Scout on long does something with a bomb dropped by Forest. Heap is also drawing attention. An SMG grabbed as well. Heap's gone. Forest is throwing himself into the action, into the fray, and leaving Rush alone. Echoed by Dignitas. For sport, maybe more so.
Strike, but they don't have all the different time zones to work in and all the different travel and so on. But it's a lot of added time for better quality of life in general. You don't have to use all that time specifically on Counter-Strike, but it's just...
You just kind of yell at each other from 2 meters apart.
Oh, lots of waving.
He's been pressured, man. He's out of the round, is Yugi.
The T's will concede their shadow before they move through. Config makes his way onto the site now. The rotation's coming through. Harry appears again. First kill for complexity, only a bomb site. And it will be just the one as Dignitas get another round on the board. Very strong CT side so far.
The other Scandinavian countries, right, and actually developing talent and having players to replace like the old guard, as it were. And it feels like, you know, this is kind of Dig's effort to make that happen. And these newer faces alongside legends like Forest and Freiburg look really, really promising and adds just so much firepower to this team. So there shouldn't be a way for it, and it's not going to happen. 5 on the board for Dignitas. This is a very, very good start from them.
As it's hard for the T's to cover their back while focusing on short B. Nice creep from Config. He'll be traded though by Blameth when he takes him out, and Harry again with a 2K in the short B position. He's got plenty of help as well.
He's got to beat big old Freiburg. Or Halzerg, rather. The names, I need to move closer. I can't even read. Nice shot nonetheless. Yugi's gone. And Blame, F, moving in. Imagine there's someone either truck or dice. And so, is it a fake or does he just want to commit? There's the tap and the fight. Kills Forest. Now he knows he can stick it. 4 seconds as the bomb gets planted. But this should be Dignitas' round. And it is. Halzerg is very quick to respond, knowing Blame had to plant the second time around. It's 6-1 to Dig.
Yeah, I can see on the radar, one is for the ramp and one is for the party area, so there is no escape in that respect. They will hear that there's no smoke to put these fires up, so maybe they'll be more expected towards this B bomb site. Heap again with 2.
Oh.
Harry this time take up Blameth. Flashbangs haven't gone as planned for complexity and only Yugi remains. So this will be a good money round for Dignitas, no one getting lost. Halzerg on almost around that A area at least, the party playground rather. Oh, where did that come from? He didn't see any of that. Oh, there we go. And again, you see why the CTs blow off the door with the HE grenades. Just never expected that one coming. Very hard to cover.
But denied by Forest, who's back at the short side. Cole have made their way deep up long. 40 seconds through the smoke. Config goes. He sees Forest get inside the toilet, but is no question. They've got him trapped. Forest fighting in the corner and helped out by Freiburg. Long play, too late. It's Freiburg with another and Dig onto 8.
You say it'll kill me if it's more like Gullistol. It's really Norwegian. You have to get into it. But yeah, no, man, you can tell that they've been doing their homework on all the teams they've faced so far, that they really are taking this in their stride. All confident, getting ahead of the Molotov, but it's only 1 kill for him.
Footsteps are heard now. Grenades to smoke off the choke points. We've got 2 players by the truck, however. Forest will take 1 out, and Freiburg will do the other that.
You know, with 4 players left standing. And that's impressive. Here's a fast B player. Real change of pace out of Cole. We haven't really seen Dig have to deal with one of these yet. So what's going to happen? Oh, there's the little spray down for Heap. And these pistols now getting whittled down. It was a good start with the opening kill, but immediately everything else comes up in favor of Dignitas.
Solutions, that's progress. Forest, he's making progress. He's pushed up with a flashbang, and the player spotted on the tree. He's going to get close, and the AWP is not ready. Forest is going to be able to trade, but he's stuck, trapped out on an island right now. And Yugi has him locked in, but the flash is good again.
Oh, look!
They're both tagged up. Yugi through the tree.
And so this means now that more long pressure needs to be applied from Yugi. Oh, he spots the boost. And that there is Rush doubling down, dealing with both players. Try to construct this defense. Heap left in a 1v5, but he is already here. He's in the smoke. They don't know Heap. Oh my word! A real chance for him, but JKS gets off the bomb.
See, JKS had a quick look behind him, see if the door's been blown off yet. On this occasion, it hasn't been. So Dignitas are mixing it up in that sense. Not even staying predictable. See some early kills, regardless from Dignitas, and suddenly it's a 5-on-3. And they still got 4 players on the B bomb site.
Yeah, this is the most brutal round. Like, this is the most brutal beginning you could have had if you're Complexity. And it's not getting any better anytime soon. It's all onto one man. We're looking at Config here. Ooh, that's a nice little tap. All right, Config, you've got our attention now. You've got us interested. He's wrapping around onto the pit player, and there's the flash that leaves him blind. Harry will turn on a dime.
The devs, and they've done nothing about it. I'm very disappointed.
Oh.
Well, at least he's got the information also. He's still got Forest to help clean up. Only good for 1 though, and he could lose the AWP here, which could be very helpful to the T side. The transfers and trades continue though, and JKS is left alone. The Lurkman rotating in, and Freiburg turns to whip a shot of the AWP. He will get that last kill. 12-3 at half-time. Haven't seen us. Everybody's upstairs to them. Crouch peek from Harry, and maybe we're on.
Yeah, this is it, right? Pace picked up, they're running in, and oh no, Blame is blind. The A site's gone already, and an immediate dink onto Config as well, leaves him in a rough spot now. There's Freiburg to deal with him. JKS left in the 1v4. That is an incredibly dominant pistol. And honestly, that could be the game right there. You know, moving on to 13, unless JKS does this nuts 1v4, but it's not going to happen, is it? That really could be the game.
Scout out on long, did find a tag. Blame going to throw a deep nade, but Freiburg's pushed up. He doesn't know. He has no clue. Freiburg with the flash, and he's got him dead to rights. That is annoying for Blame. He thought he had the angle on lock, but Freiburg sneaks up past the rock, and Dignitas take an early kill. Yugi
this was the pick of Complexity, it's worth mentioning.
Yeah.
Just to,
and they don't play train.
more of a credit to how strong Dignitas are looking. They're looking so organized, which is great to see as well. Wanted to see some development from them, and they've definitely shown us that for now. Being very patient in this 4-on-3. See Yugi by divider. Little jiggle from Forest. He'll show the bomb as well. That'll cause some little rotation from JKS. Some signs of brilliance, but maybe the clock is the best chance for Complexity at this point. 30 seconds as Dignitas look to collapse on the A-bomb site. JKS spots 1 long. Up close, Harry will win that duel. That leaves Rush alone with the 5-7 versus 3. Maybe he'll pick up something on his journey here. But time is a problem no longer, and Heap will put him out of his misery. Very sharp shots from the Swedes.
Oh well, it's 14-3 at the end of the day, but yeah, like this leaves us in a position where they're not going to get 1 rifle round in the CT side, which is a bit dire. Unless they win it here and now, always a chance. Config with a kill, and it's contact down monster for Dig.
There's the entry into B. And here they go. More players to contend with though. Rush going wide now, moving away from his teammate. Behind the smoke is Config, falling back into the water. That will be heard. Wolzek now hunting, and Config's got to try and buy time, try and stay alive. As Yugi up top, not for long. Oh my god, Heap's making it look easy.
Freiburg, man, top of the board. Scary guy to run into right about now. You don't want to meet Freiburg in this dark alleyway, Blaze. Oh, there it is. It's actually Forest to steal the kill away. And now Complexity, I mean, you know, if the scoreline isn't proven it enough, their time is just probably up here, right? A man down early on, you don't really have any weaponry. One of your best guns was just dropped over towards long, and, you know, having to say the FAMAS is one of the best is a little painful. The Eagle here on Yugi. I think he's only really got D kills in this game. Like,
nice.
I think 5 of his 7 kills are off of the Deagle. Or pistols, actually, because he got 2 with the Glock, so... Pistol King, is that going to be enough to save a round here for Complexity?
At least they separated the defenses. Well and truly baited into the B bomb site. 15 seconds though, and again there's a slight shadow advantage. Another one dig from Yugi. They're lining up for him now. Config and JKS rotating from down below. Config's up quickly, however. Made it a 2 versus 1. Needs up over the truck to get an angle on Heap, and there is a much needed 4th round. There will be a bomb plant at least for Dignitas, so they'll be able to buy, I believe.
Right now it's Dig with the man advantage moving down towards his B site. Now Complexity have at least got 2 here, right? They've at least put the majority of players in the right place at the right time. Rush, important kill to get. Freiburg now removed means they can focus over here at Monster, and Rush, he's going to lock it in. This should be the round for Complexity, and indeed it is. Rush
move out into the site now, still 2 on top with the AWP as well. Ooh, spam. Precariously placed, and very well placed in fact by Config. Finding Forest escaping up to the top site as the rest of Dig cower back towards A.
Seems it's Dignitas' turn to feel the struggles of the T side. Just having one feather plucked at a time. Heap may have just been spotted there. Well, now there's some confirmation with the smoke grenade, the lurk. Blame F is deep long though, so Yugi does not need to be too concerned with that. Waiting for that eventual mistake as he goes a little too wide there. Config still on the site though, and again, Blame F essentially, despite the smoke, has some kind of crossfire here. Down goes Freiburg, and suddenly it's just Hulzerk. Blame F comes at the very end to finish him off, and
yeah, something that is kind of scary here is if Complexity do want to make this comeback happen, there's a real emphasis on individuals stepping up. And I think really you're looking at this trifecta of Config, Rush, and Blame to have to do it. It's a very, very quiet game from JKS right now, and Yugi's not really delivering too much either. That round there, he does deliver though. He puts up 3, so that's promising, right? If we could have a few more of these players starting to find their footing for Complexity, then that at least gives them a fighting chance. JKS
racing back towards the A bomb site, so there was a window to try a brute force play. They wanted a longer, more methodical one, which didn't work out on that occasion. Kind of getting dried out like beef jerky in these rounds by Complexity. But there's an early 4-on-4 at the very least. And I think we might be seeing exactly that, a forward play from Cole on A, and maybe we'll see a faster play into B here from Dignitas. Although Rush may be expectant of that, trying to pull off Harry as the rest of them are coming through the monster tunnel position. The trade fraggers here though. JKS is still alive for the time being, but Heap will keep the numbers equal as the rotation comes in from A.
As long as he can. If you can get a kill with him, that would really set Heap up for the round and for the map victory. Halzerk caught in the open. The smoke is good. Heap is cut off. It's down to smoke spam. They drop another on the bomb. He flashes. They're sticking with the kit as well. Left shot. And he's got it, but not enough. Oh, the last second save. Config rushes him, but I don't think there's time. I think that's the round and the map for Dignitas. Let's see. Yes, 16-7. Damn nice try for Cole, but only a couple of rounds on that CT side before they were eventually closed, and that is Dignitas. Towards B, one man here. Good luck, JKS. Not going to be a fun round for you as they pop on in Heap with an entry and barely a bullet leaving the gun of JKS before he's gone from the round. Digger pushing in deep at the oil train as well with that smoke. That's a beautiful shot for Harry. And, well, bad to worse for Cole right now. They are not even getting a kill, and that is not going to change. Dig, a flawless pistol to start.
One that, honestly, even you know, ignoring the results of what we just saw on Overpass, I think a lot of us looking into this series were thinking that Dig were going to take their map pick of trains. So it is worrisome, even without the context that we just witnessed a complete bashing on Overpass. A 3-on-3 retake here for Cole, as they are given a bit of a fighting chance to get back into it, thanks to Rush's scout. Oh, the scouts are doing work. Well, the scout, rather. Just one of them. Rush has put up 3. How much more is he going to have to do? Oh, no. Rush is somehow still going. Oh, Heaps let them go by. Now he knows there's another right round the corner. Rush is on for the ace with the scout. And they're on the bomb. They're sticking it. They're on the defuse. Heaps got to get them off now, or else he's going to miss his chance. And Rush will ace it with the scout to put the first round on the board for Complexity.
A bomb plant would be fantastic for them. Plenty of footstep turret. We can see Yugi rotating to support JK. We'll focus on the upper area. Good cover for himself. Heap now Gotta go. He's got to get a bomb plant here. 11 HP. If another grenade comes, he's done for. There we go. Just in time. The plants at the very least offer any kind of. Well, I think he put a lurk smoke up top. So he'll keep two players entertained while the dry swing comes in from Ivy. Dignitas very aware that things could be compromised, and eventually Config's going to have to look away. Freiburg won't check the angle though, so Config can hold some map control as it's retake territory for Complexity.
Just headshot after headshot. If JKS wants to fight, he can, because he can hear players running around in T-spawn. They're actually not.
Well, it's creeping towards Sandwich. Footsteps will be heard with that E-box smoke up as well. Config's a little further away from it, so he'll see Freiburg first. Very important kill. Forrest looking for two now. Drops Rush by the IV position. Spots Config's shadow, but can't get the kill. Meanwhile, Hulzek's here to swing, and we've got big problems with Complexity on this A bomb site. Now JKS coming in from Connector, forced back by the Molotov. Tried to buy some time for himself with the incendiary.
Let's throw it in. Has really gone down pretty flawlessly, right? That round there.
Surrounding the A site, and players coming out of the pop dog now. They will be committing. Config up close with one. Doubling. Bomb dropped as well. Lovely hold for Config. Can they deal with him as he backs up with cover from Rush? Config another. And that is a sweep of a round for...
Looks like it. JKS eats all of that flashbang. I think his shoulder may have been seen here. I'm pretty sure it has been. Harry with the crouch peek. And Yuki has got a lot of work to do now as well. Harry creeping up, and again, the aggression from the T's, not just staying by default, but pushing through to the train yard, really makes it hard for Complexity to retake. You can see two of them in CT spawn and Flamer in Connector. There's a flank from Hulzek, which doesn't quite get as much as he wanted. 3-on-3 now, and perhaps there's some encouragement for Complexity. They've all got the fuse kits, but they still need to push through this bomb site. There is a little time with which to do it. Forrest creeping around Oil now. Will he be checked for? Will he eventually get a flank? A bit awkward for all concerned here. Going for the tap, and the spray will eventually get there. 1v1 now, and I don't think Rush has got time to do this. He may die to the bomb as well. Got to run for his life. It will be the round for Dignitas regardless, and Rush tries to pick. As they don't have the angle Complexity unless Rush... Oh, God, he's got to get a lot of information here with the scout. May have to die on his sword here, and he gets two out of it, and he's still alive, actually. Into the pop flash play. It doesn't land in time, though. That's a left and right click release. Doesn't connect with anything. Just sails through the air.
And Rush is the scout king, though. He's done a lot with that weapon in this game so far, and it's left the numbers dwindling now for Dignitas. Alzerk trying to get out through Ivy, does have his teammate as well wrapping around towards Old Bomb, and Forrest going to tap Yugi out of the round. Bye-bye. Flashbang that goes in now. You don't have a smoke for the bomb, so you need these kills. And Halzek doesn't get that 1-for-1 that was needed. Now it does fall to Forrest in a bit of a rough spot in the 1v2. They're both aimed in on this position, but they've got to get on that bomb. Forrest, one shot. He's got to land it. They get off the bomb. There's no time now. They just got off randomly. He didn't even peek yet. Was it already too late?
There was no time with no kit, I guess, yeah.
You know, when he's got the AWP, it feels like you're barely getting to see him. Rush is actually donning the second AWP right now for Cole. I think that's more than fair enough. His scout work has been impeccable. Oh, but with the AWP, he doesn't even get a chance. They explode into that A-bomb site. The round's done again. It's like when they went B and they got both those kills, but this time they go to the more stacked of the two, and it's just out of spawn, running out of main.
They've taken T-map control again and again where they can.
Harry's actually sponsored by Blockbuster as well.
Yeah, VHS, man, making a comeback in 2021.
Oh, no.
Unlucky quick switch from JKS.
Blame F, what can he do, though? What can he do with the AWP? Oh, he's got the little turnaround, little swivel, little 180, bit of finesse on it. Oh, and another one for Blame F.
Smoke towards Ivy. Try and suggest something, and Forrest will be the can opener. Blame F was alone on the B bomb site. Now there's chance for some post-plant positions. There'll be a meaty grenade. An even meatier headshot from Yugi. Nice. Finally, Complexity win around on this B bomb site.
The spools. Forrest is looking to do that. Triple B hold for Cole. Right place, right time.
Oh, it's only the leg from Yugi. JKS, though, might have just made this doable after all with that double. And nice. Yugi's putting on a bit of a show with the AWP. 5-10 to round out the half.
Life was hard for Complexity on CT side. Moving into T there, 5-man on road into the B-bomb site. You can see the first player jumping, but Harry still lands a headshot, 2 in fact. That really limits what Complexity will be able to do post-plant, moving forward through the bomb train, but the remainder still will. JKS at the back, and Blame F and Config go deep.
Ooh.
That's your first word and a half.
Yeah, the config's in this smoke. Ooh, only one. Blame's gone as well. Suddenly it's all on to JKS. They're on the bomb. They're sticking it. They've got the kit as well. He's got to try and get this, and it's not planted for him. That's a bit of a...
Both of them doing the dance to jiggle for information. friberg may have just seen something a bit further away from the wall there. That's a big real estate loss now, as we've got two complexity players sliding through Ivy. But they'll get something from it. Now they can pinch the A bomb site from two directions. friberg trying to hold on, almost dropping the bomb plants, but maybe Harry can clean up on that one. He's alone out and make some space for himself with the smoke. Yugi and JKS were moving together. Now JKS runs a line by connector as Yugi moves to the high ground. 38 seconds to find Harry, who could have rotated towards B, but JKS will spot him. Little gap between E-Box and the smoke, and
popping out of Pop and Main to put the backstab on. The smoke faded. Halzak is back to spawn watching Ivy, and there's the timing of the flash from Pop. Rush is in with a kill. Config follows. It's a nice dig. Heap any more from you, bud? There's a low player on the green train, but he's nailing shots. Config with another, and it's all on Harry, a long way away. You can see them get into position unless they smoke his side. The flash will get them into spawn, but Forest is right there, ready and waiting with another. The AWP is heard in this position as well, so that it's a good amount of info for Dig. If the AWP crouch peeks here, Halzak's got to hit it, and he does in the face onto Yugi. So probably B, right? That bomb almost dies in Pop. friberg sees the leg, and they're actually going to double drop as well. Oh, friberg, how many has he got here? Oh, both. Rush is looking the wrong way.
Oh, no.
Not sure how that one's supposed to work.
What's happened there?
The moment they were doing the double drop, when one of you's 1 HP and the other is 30 HP, that's just like asking to get double killed, isn't it? You know, Yugi's dead before they even hit the ground, and so Rush then just...
Plan B being site A. And that smoke, oh, he's going to try and block it. He sees it, and that's good info. They know it's an A rush. Oh, the mow down. Heap, helped out by his teammates, managing to clean it with no problem, no issue.
Towards B. And Dignitas are quite committed to the A bomb site, so the rotation will be a bit longer. Forest trying to stay alive now, understands what he needs to do, but JKS has a superior angle.
Yeah, they got kits, though, on all three players and lots of grenades. Can't be spending too much time fumbling with them, though. Need the kills. friberg's got one. Yugi looking at the back. They're all coming from the spawn side, though. He can't continue the spray, and Halzak finishes off the third blink, and you miss it.
That's onto 14. No money for Cole, so they've partially bought, and they're going to try deal a B rush to Dignitas. Now, haven't had too many of these. Halzak backing up with the AWP. No scope is in. Can he get any more? They're up inside of the bomb site, so Halzak getting pressured. Needs some support. Harry's here, and it's Heap doubling down in the meantime to keep this in favor of Dignitas. It's all come crumbling down for Cole as they get into the B site, but they just don't get the kills.
But again, look at the rotation. Look how long it's going to be. They really got to perform here, Dignitas. Maybe one is not enough for Harry. Still got Heap lurking in the fight, trying to stop the push through. Down goes JKS. Man advantage for the time being, but not for long. Let's config even things up.
Oh, nice shot from Yugi. Couple more like that and maybe complexity are onto a 10th. friberg dropping down. Oh, he's gotten close. And Yugi hasn't heard him in spite of the footsteps. Now the swing comes in from config. And he's going to mop that up at least. Forest now all alone. 1 on 3. Pretty tall order. And there's the kill from Blame to put 10 on the board.
Dig will start with 4 on the A-bomb site. friberg swinging straight into his Doom by sandwich. Not expecting blameF to be out that fast, but that gives an early advantage as blameF completely repositions now. Oh, touches the molly. He's got to be careful. Did so much damage as well. Does more damage towards the end, these mollies. So it can prove to be very painful. JKS can swing through the smoke for support for blameF should he need it. Make some space for himself now as Heap starts to creep. In the meantime, config's made his way through the IB smoke round the back, so there are big problems for Dignitas.
Ooh.
Not just but because of the numbers. 1 versus 5 now. Everyone's been deleted. Very expensive round for Dignitas. Halzak with $100 in the bank. Just wants to stay alive. We'll see how much they chase him. First it'll be config. No damage done. Bomb planted for complexity. Cap looks to close to just 4 rounds now. Also being hunted. Now the round is truly over.
This could be where they pause, they slow it down, right? They look to reset a little bit, but instead they might just commit into this site thanks to these Ivy players getting out and about into the fray. Ooh. Rush with the double, and that's made this all doable now. Yugi on the crossfire is there. Harry left in the 1v2, and he doesn't know the whereabouts of Config just yet. Yugi's all the way back in main as well, having to retrieve the bomb and now move into the site, and Config's just homed in on connector. Harry should be dead if he walks this corner, and indeed he is. 13 now for Cole.
Not a bad start. Think the swarm. Okay, hold on a second. 5 versus 3, and there's reasonable time here. Oh, maybe there's some nervousness now. Yugi whiffing a shot, lands one on Harry though. Look at the swarm continue. He's finding the 1v1s, however. Up the ladder, down the ladder. Spots one of the last players trying to get a ladder accuracy, but it's not so accurate. And the cleanup will not be too shabby for Complexity. They survived the test.
Oh dear. This could all be coming to a bitter end. 6 rounds in a row for Cole. Will that continue? Can they bring it into overtime? Or are Dig going to shut it down after such a nice try? Rush is in the yard. Smokes are down. Dig are hiding behind the player in heaven. Shot in the head is Yugi to pick him out of the ladder. And now Rush's position is even more valuable. Yugi following up with another. This is OT written all over it, and Config with a third. It's all on Harry, who can't get down the ladder. And wait, we're going again. Oh, Yugi's got his confidence back. Look at him go. He's running smokes with the AWP alone. That's a crazy play for Yugi. You don't often see him go for those audacious moves, so I'm actually a big fan. It's opened up Ivy and the split into A. Forest is watching from backline, but it's already Rush walking around into the site as Config rather, and Yugi. Yugi can post now. Config is clearing out spots, coming down sandwich side. Forest might walk this smoke. Not really much to lose. He knows there's an AWP in play, probably not watching it. Yugi's making noise. Rush and Config with entries. Forest has to get something done, but Yugi, again, quick on his feet and faster with the scope. It's a B plant, which is a big danger, considering Heap's close by, but Rush should have this one easy for Complexity and convert it. Blame, oh, I don't think he knows here. Freiburg walking in though, Blame turns. What a flick back with the headshot. Freiburg hits the dink. Blame is now trapped. They need to kill him ASAP before this pop play comes in, but the push is fast, and JKS may die, but Rush gets that trade. Yugi getting the fire, and Hauser trapped on the train. It's down to Harry with the second AWP, and he's nailing shots. Blame dinked from the E-box in a 1-on-2.
We've got Forrest, the old bomb. Soon to be joined by Harry. They could line up for him, weirdly enough, though. But I think the angle's being covered by the AWP. There it is, the puncture. It's already Deagle, in fact, from Harry. Will be
looking like this might culminate in the B play. And right now, one man is here, and that's him removed. JKS out of the round, and now you know that that B site is going to be ripe for the taking if you know anything about Complexity. JKS offered the man tasked with holding it down solo. They move in. And now into a 3-on-3, but look at Heap on this flank. This could be the difference-making play, the defining moment for Dignitas. No one is even considering it on the side of Cole. Heap, is he going to play the trigger discipline, or is he just going to take every kill he can? There's one. There's that first, and now he sees a second. Oh, the spray's a little sloppy, and the trade is found from Config. A fighting chance now for Cole, but they've got to get on this bomb, and they've got to get on it now. There's the kill from Freiburg. And for Blame, the missed jump, has that cost it? It's very, very close, but I don't think he's got it. 18 on the board for Dignitas.
You take even harder.
Oh, there's many of them, though. There's walls of smokes. Cole kept out, cordoned from the bomb site. Forest is playing them as well. Oh, how many will he let go past? None. He gets shot from above. Config with a kill. Oh, the AWP is low as well. Heap's pushed up. He hears the rap from Config. He knows, but he can't do anything about it. Yugi's looking for flanks, and Hauser's trapped in the site with a shot. Heap with another. It's all on the AWP. Blame back in the connector. Low HP, and Heap is going to dart out of there, just playing the bomb, just playing the elimination, and I think he's done it from time alone. Blame runs, but he can't stay, and neither can Complexity, eliminated in last place from CS Summit 007. And Dignitas, they hold on. They have a lifeline, and they go to face OG in the decider match of Group A. What a game for Dig. And as much as that must hurt for Cole, like a well-earned win from Dignitas, who have looked...